The world's ranked 31st from the hard-hitting Ukraine, Anhelina, Kalinina, taking on the Greek goddess, the world's ranked number 8th. Listen, you guys don't realize I started that nickname several years ago. The Greek goddess, Marie Sakkari, the world's ranked number 8, has never looked any better. In a good way, ladies and gentlemen. She took out Favara in the second round, 6-2, 6-2. Now taking on Anhelina. The first set will go to a tiebreak. Now, Anhelina, she's such a good shot maker. She moves well on clay. She gets balls back, but I do question her stamina, right? And I've talked about this many years. She gasses out and she gets tired. And the drop off between set and set showed that. Sakkari would win the first set in a tiebreak. I said it would go over. It went over. And Sakkari would hand out a bagel to Anhelina. That's right. In the second set, she wins it 6-love. How did she do it, guys? Sakkari played very well. We're just going to take a look at the second set. 75% of her first serves in play. She won 83% of her points on serve, 61% of Anhelina's first serve, 75% of the second serve, 3 for 4 on breakpoint opportunities. Now, what's next for Sakkari? She's going to take on what looks like Victoria Azarenka as Mayor Sharif is running out of gas. Again, I question Sharif's stamina. She gets tired. Good clay player, but you take her into 2 long, 3 deep sets, she's going to gas out. The same with Anhelina. Now, Sakkari is going to take on Azarenka. Sakkari has never beat Azarenka. Azarenka's beat her twice, both times they've played. But I think this is going to be different. Sakkari is a different player. She looks good. How is she different? I'm going to tell you. Her net play. I've talked about Sakkari's net play in the past. I have not been happy with her net play. She's been vulnerable to passing shots. I think her slices and her drop shots have looked horrible. And this is just fair criticism from watching her play. Sakkari's short balls look horrible. David, we all know Pegula is a great two-way player, one of the best in the business. Since David has come aboard, I've seen nothing but good improvements out of Sakkari's game. And go check the community. I asked a question, will Sakkari win a Grand Slam? Listen, guys, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I think Sakkari is going to get a Grand Slam. With David in her corner, I think she's going to win a Grand Slam. Which one? I think it's going to be probably either the U.S. Open or the Australian Open. I don't think she's going to win Wimbledon. I don't think so. I just, her serve doesn't suit the grass. I don't think she's going to win the French Open. There's too many good clay players a little bit better than her. But I think the U.S. Open, I think she plays really well at the U.S. Open. Now, we can go back several years ago, Emma Raducanu, that U.S. Open there where she bragged about being confident, not worrying about Emma Raducanu. Well, boy, did that go left, Sakkari, because we all backed you. I mean, we didn't know who Emma was. I knew who Emma was. I watched her on the ITF, but we all backed you, Sakkari, and we all lost because you were overly confident and Emma smoked you. But nonetheless, guys, I do think Sakkari will get a Grand Slam. If not this year, I think Coco will have a good chance to defend this year. Well, then again, I mean, Coco's going to keep getting better, but if there's a slip up, if any, and Sakkari's to win a Grand Slam, I mean, forbid we have a comparable situation like in Mexico where everyone pulls out or is injured, and gives Sakkari that first championship. But nonetheless, guys, if there's a slip up in the U.S. Open of top stars, I think Sakkari could win it. And even with her improving and getting better, I just think I think adding David to her camp extended her career by 3 years. And I think she's going to beat Victoria Azarenka. That's a prediction here. Look, she's winning these points at the net that she hasn't done before. I think she beats Azarenka, guys. That's a prediction right here. She should come in as the underdog because she's never beat Azarenka. I like Sakkari to beat Azarenka next round. That's a pick, guys. Enjoy.